Good day everyone. For today's topic, you are going to learn about the hormonal coordination in the body. Again, the hormonal coordination in the body. So before we proceed with our lesson today, let's have a short review from our previous topic. So last meeting, we discussed about the peripheral nervous system, and it is divided into two. We have the somatic and autonomic. So somatic are those movement that we can that is what we call a voluntary movement, while autonomic from the word it's like automatic, meaning it's out of our control because it is involuntary. So as what I have said a while ago, that our topic is all about the hormonal coordination in the body. Okay, so let's have the vocabulary words first. Please repeat after me. Hormone. Can everybody say hormone? Let's spell hormone. Letter H, O, R, M, O, N, E. Hormone. Next, gland. Can everybody say gland? Let's spell gland. Letter G, letter L, A, N, D. Gland. Another word is endocrine. Can everybody say endocrine? Let's spell endocrine. Letter E, letter N, letter D, O, C, R, I, N, E. Endocrine. Ductless. Can everybody say ductless? Let's spell ductless. Letter D, letter U, C, T, L, E, S, S. Ductless. Okay, so what are hormones? When we say hormones, hormones are chemical substances secreted by endocrine glands directly into the bloodstream. Okay, take note of the word directly into the bloodstream. Okay, direct from the word direct. Okay, so that is the meaning for hormones. So another function for endocrine glands, it also coordinates body activities chemically by secreting hormones. And endocrine glands are also known as ductless gland. Why endocrine gland called a ductless gland? It is because the hormones are directly secreted to the bloodstream. So there is no tube where the hormones are going to pass through it. So it's directly secreted to the bloodstream. Glands with ductless hormones are glands with ducts are known as exocrine. Ductless, endocrine. With duct, exocrine. Okay? So, let's have a checkpoint first if you understand the meaning of an endocrine gland. Okay, so question, why endocrine gland is called a ductless gland? Who can answer? Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds to answer. Okay, time's up. So what is the answer why endocrine gland is also called a ductless gland? So this is the answer. Because the hormones are directly secreted to the bloodstream. There's no tube where the hormones are going to pass through it because it is directly secreted to the bloodstream. So the following are the part of the endocrine glands. We have pituitary gland. Pituitary gland is the master gland. We have pineal gland, we have the thyroid gland, thymus, and adrenal gland, and many more. Okay, so let's discuss first about the pituitary gland. So pituitary gland is located at the base of the cerebrum. It is also known as the master gland. Okay, so this is our cerebrum here. Then this is our pituitary gland, a master gland. Okay, so the following are the hormones of pituitary gland. So we have ADH, or antidiuretic hormone. So this one is located in the kidney tubules. Oxytocin in the smooth muscle of uterus, and another for the in the mammary glands. We have TSH, or thyroid stimulating hormones. So example is thyroid, located in the thyroid. We have ACTH, or adrenal corticotrophic hormone. So it is in the adrenal cortex. Then prolactin, or PRL. So it's in the mammary glands, especially when it produces milk. So growth hormone, or the GH. Okay, so responsible for the growth of our body, especially if you are still young. So our bones and tissues. Next, we have this thyroxine hormone. So it controls the body's metabolic rate. Okay, so this is our thyroid. This is our larynx, trachea, and it is where our thyroid located. So we have this what we call thyroxine hormone, controls the metabolic rate of our body. Okay, so next is we have these hormones of adrenal gland. So the hormones for adrenal gland is called adrenaline hormone. So this one prepares the body for emergency by increasing the metabolic rate, increasing the rate of heartbeat, diverting blood to vital organs, increasing the blood glucose concentration, and causing the pupils to dilate. Okay, so that's why sometimes we have this superpower that we can only discover or use during or in times of emergency. So some people wonder why, if there is a fire in a particular building, they can run as fast as they can, or they can jump off to another building. It is because our body releases such hormones that will help us to respond to a particular situation, okay, for us to stay safe and sound. So that is the purpose why we have this adrenaline hormone from adrenal gland. Okay, another, we have these hormones of pancreas. So we have this glucagon and insulin. So when we say glucagon, so stimulates a conversion of glycogen to glucose in the liver. So it increases the blood glucose concentration. So the glucagon increases the blood glucose concentration. Insulin decreases the blood glucose concentration. So it's going to increase or decrease the glucose, or the sugar of our body, just to maintain the homeostasis, or make sure it's balanced. If not, if our glucose or our sugar is too much, then we can have different diseases. We acquire different diseases like diabetes. Okay, so make sure our glucagon and insulin are working well. Next, we have these hormones of ovary. So we have here the ovaries. We have estrogen and progesterone. So our anterior pituitary, we have this FSH and LH. FSH stimulates follicular growth in ovaries and stimulates estrogen secretion from the developing follicles, while the LH, or luteinizing hormones, surge causes of ovulation and results in the formation of corpus luteum. Okay, for ovaries, we have estrogen. It thickens uterine lining or the endometrium and inhibits FSH or follicle stimulating hormones and LH or the luteinizing hormone for most of cycle. Then stimulates FSH and LH release pre-ovulation. Then progesterone thickens uterine lining or the endometrium and inhibits FSH and LH. Okay, another, we have hormones of testes. So this one is for male. So these are the functions for the hormones of testes. So it's sexual drive and fertility, muscle mass and bone density, growth of facial and pubic hair, memory and cognitive function, development of deeper voice, and mood and behavior. So it develops responsible for the secondary characteristics of a person, especially during adolescent stage. Okay, so next is we have a short quiz. So please answer the questions in the comment section and together with your name. So don't forget to write your name first or type your name first and then your answers. So this is the first question. Which of the following endocrine gland is also known as a master gland? So choose only the letter. A, ovary. B, pituitary gland. Letter C, is it thyroid gland? Letter D, adrenal gland. So which one here is known as the master gland? Next, the spectators were screaming while watching the soccer match between the Malaysia and Thailand. Which of these glands influenced the action of the spectator or the fans who is watching the game? Okay, so letter A, ovary. B, pituitary gland. C, thyroid gland. D, adrenal gland. Again, the spectators were screaming or shouting while watching the soccer match between Malaysia and Thailand. So which of these glands influence the action of the spectator or the fans watching that particular game? Is it ovary, thyroid, pituitary, or adrenal gland? So kindly write your answer in the comment section with your name. Thank you so much.